while to see me actually. Oh, I wonder if I can make a couple of them little tables, chopping blocks. I'm sure Bob won't mind. Still up there, look at it. The ramson's starting to come up. It's just nice seeing some greenery come along. Oh, there's a beauty there, isn't there? Everything's quite good as well. I'll take that. Normally they're rotten to hell. It's going to be damp, I suspect, because of the year. But yeah. I have camped up here, and to be honest, I might come up here a bit more often. I did camp in between them two trees once, and that one's gone down, so yeah, I just camped up there, but it's nice and dry up this section. I'll just take a wander up here just to see. I hasn't been up here for ages. We've got this King Alfred's cake, cramp balls, cold ball, various different names for it. Obviously it's got its proper name, which I can't remember at this moment in time, but to me this feels damp, feels heavy. I suspect it could be a good one if we try it out, but I just want to open it up so we can have a look. Yeah, look, straight away, moisture in there. Yeah, soaking wet, but it's a great looking thing, isn't it? Yeah. But I will keep that, try it out. I'll just put it in one of my pouches and just let it sit there, and just as a little project for getting a spark in there and getting an ember and getting the fire going for later on. But it was a nice sized one. Normally they've gone, or they're sort of gone past their prime and they just disintegrate, but that one's a nice one, so I'll keep hold of that one. But let's get the fire going. I think we just do it the easy way. Sorry, can't help the noise in the background. We're doing work here, doing a lot of clearing out of deadfall and stuff like that. It should go. Once they're going, they're good. So that's the beauty of having them in your pack. Been around for years. I found them originally from our supermarket many years ago. They do burn for a long time. Nice and dry, so about that sort of length to do now. When the flames come up, they can start. to split. I'm still using this. This is the tall bag. Not really used it a great deal, so this is the first time we've got it out, but it is quite nice where I can just take this from one pack to another, and it's just there. You know, I've been wearing it for the last 20 odd minutes and working okay. Let's put this fire down a bit. I'll get some of these other bits going. So, what we're doing, so this morning, just for easy and convenience, so I think I might do it more often, is I just mixed up some dough mix, and basically all it is, there's no real measuring or anything like that. All I did was put flour, I think I put 5 teaspoons of flour in there, a bit of sugar, bit of olive oil, put some milk, I think some vanilla essence that my wife grabbed quick, a bit of sugar I think, and what is it? I don't know. It's a bit of a damper bread, it's a bit of a pancake mixture. It's not, it's quite thick because I want to do some bacon in it basically. So what we're going to use, I'll show you. So I'm using this is the 14cm billy can pouch, and I put in it the Boundless Voyage sort of almost mess kit. And it goes in there quite easy, so if you have got one of these, it does work quite well. So yeah, obviously it's a round bottom, but when you put that in there, it fits in there quite nicely. And I did actually make myself a pouch for this, which was so difficult to get in and out that I just gave up with it. So the plan of action is to have that sitting somewhere. I don't know if I should do it via the mess or do it over the fire. It'd be more controlled over there, but I'm burning fuel that I don't like doing. And inside that, I've got the 6cm, not 6cm, the large, no it's not actually, it's the small I think. I can't remember what size this one is, the billy tray, which Rough Timber makes. I think it's the medium size, but inside here, it fits perfect. And then with 2 of these little baking trays, and Rough Timber does actually sell his own version, and that sits in there quite nicely. And with this set up, the lid actually does sit on it quite good. So that's going to be my bacon. With it simmering, it should work really well. So I think I'm just going to go with that method for now, because it just seems to fit on there perfect, and it just gives me a bit more, maybe not even, but it'll give me more consistent burn. As long as the wind stays down, I might put it down the ground, but yeah, that's the plan. So the mixture's already mixed up, the mixture's already done. All I've got to do is oil up them trays and put it in there. that on there and let it sort of preheat. Let me try it about then, see if this is better. So the plan is, so once that's sort of heated up, I will put the simmer ring on it. As long as I can get to that, yeah, it's fine. Right, let's let that preheat. Hopefully, yeah. We'll put quite a bit of oil in there. I'm just going to guess it. I don't want it too high because it will. So about there. Let's do the same on this side. So yeah, they're sort of just about under half full. There's enough there for me. I won't want more out of that. I'll eat 2 of them anyway. But this is to go with souped up all along. I might put a little bit of oil on the top. That is pretty hot, so I want to get them in there. I don't want to lose that heat. One. A bit of heat in there, not loads, but I might just lift that a bit. That's better. So I've only got it simmering, so I'm just going to leave that. And if it's not hot enough, I'll just take the simmer ring on, or give it a little bit more air, so it can knock up the heat a bit. But let's just leave it in there. Just give it like 20 minutes. That's quite warm, but it could be hotter, so I might have to muck around with that, but I should be able to do that from here. So I don't know how long it's been in there for. Not really. I didn't look at the time, but let's have a quick nosy. Oh, they're cooking. Let's not lose that heat. Now they could well be burnt at the bottom, because the only thing with this is there's not a lot of big gap at the bottom there. Can't smell any burning, so hopefully they're good. But yeah, they're risen quite nicely. That's risen quite nicely, because you think of it, they're only like sort of not even halfway up the top. They look like they've come over. Could well be burnt at the bottom, but it's all part of the enjoyment of experimenting and testing kit on different pots and pans and things like that. Now, that seems to work really well. We've got this breeze going across, which is not helping. When and using methylated spirits and it's windy, it will go through double the amount of meths, because just the wind's generating more flame and it just burns the fuel a lot faster. So I expect I will use quite a bit of fuel doing this, but it's enjoyable, isn't it? So I've got myself a one of them cappuccino mochos, which is quite nice to have every now and again. I was going to do a fresh coffee, but I didn't bring the filter and I couldn't be bothered doing sort of cowboy coffee, so I thought I'd just have one of these. As I've got a fire going, I'll always keep hot water going, well, heating up. Once it boils, I can lift it up from the frame, but I've always got hot water on the go. And apart from that, I've not done a great deal. I've been busy, but it's a sort of, you know, doesn't seem productive, but it is productive. The sun's out, so I'm trying to make the most of it. Yeah, it's nice. Ooh. I'll just put this trivet in there, and I'm just going to stick that on there as well. Should have bought one TJ Metalwork grills down, but I didn't. Basically, I want to have a soup. I'm not burning, but no bacon today. I'm going to call him done, I think. Just take it off. I'm just going to take it off and let it sit up there. And I think that's going to work. It's worked quite well. So I'm just going to let it sit there while my soup's just cooking over there. Yeah, that's hot. Let's get the larger one. He's hot. Spread out, but I think he's coming. Whoa! Look at that. People would say that actually worked extremely well. Let's crack it open, shall we? Let's do it. We've got another one now. There we go. That's nice and fluffy. So let's just try this on its own. Let's see what it's like. Very light. Bit of butter would be lovely on that. So I would say this is like a bread stroke cake mixture, and I suspect it's similar to, I don't know, what the Americans have is like a biscuit. So it's not over sweet. So it's a good between the two. So you can put like you know, butter on it. It'd be just nice, some jam, bread. You know what I mean? Or just eat as it is. You can just eat. It's just nice. Yeah, that's come out well. very tasty. So I'm using this, I've had this for like years. It's the Hydro Pack. I think it's the 4 litre version. I've had it, yeah, must be a good 5 years. I've got the 2 litre version of it, and I've even got the collapsible 1 litre. But the reason why I originally got them was when I'd done a trip, I wanted a water purification unit. So this is the Catadine Go, I can't remember, but it comes with a 500ml one of these. I expect it's made by the same company, but this is like the army version, they call it. Well, I knew they worked with this, so this is what was coming out. This is pure filtered water, and so yeah, I could get that from most streams. Actually, that stream over there, which is just there, I would say be quite safe to drink from, because of there's no fields around here, so we won't get no fuel chemical runoff, so it should be quite good. But yeah, so that's the Catadine Go, I think it is, but this is the army version, the military version, and it only comes with like a 500ml one. So, but I'll stick it on this or on the 2 litre. So I've always got filtered water, and you know, if you can drink filtered water than tap water, personally for me, I was drinking tap water all the time. So I looked at what it used to do to my kettle or any of my pots. You know, you can see all the white stuff in it. So I try and filter all the water as much as possible. So if I'm out, try and filter the water. I've got back of the car, I've got the Life thingy one. I can't remember the name. The name's good. The blue filtered water, and also in my pack here. So if I'm ever out, then I take this out with me if I'm on a trip or something. I use the Water to Go. Really, really good unit. This is it filters all chemicals and heavy metals and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I try and keep water filtered for now. Just giving them a bit of a soaking. So just a bit of soaking, they come out nice and clean. What I was thinking with this as well, there's quite a lot of space that I'm not using within there. I've got some bits in here. Put my oil in there, definitely. Some salt and pepper. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I think I can get it in there. Yeah, I think it's there. To be honest, I don't really need them in there. And that don't really need to go in there. So, yeah, and once you put the lid on this, you've still actually got some space in the top there to put that. Goes in there quite nicely. It's got a round bottom, but you could also put some items in there if you wanted to. Go back in the bag. The other bit of cookware I have with me in this bag is just a frying pan. It's just an ever new titanium one. So I've got my cook kit's quite light. That's all titanium. This is titanium. I could actually, no, that won't fit in there. I could put that in there, but it won't. The beauty of that though is that it don't take up too much space because it tends to fill in the gap there. And that's just in case I want to do some eggs, but I could do it in there, I suppose. A bit overkill, but tough bit of wood, this. But basically I'm trying to do a little cut out for your hand. I love that bit. Let's go about there then. Not as deep. Get on that. Just whack it right down the centre there. And that should split out. Not too bad, let's do the other side. So this is a Bob Evans knife, and it's quite nice because it's got a protruding spine on the back, so you can hit the back of it and it's not going to take out the scales. And what we can do with this actually, just to speed the process up, pick this up, take this out of the dirt. Get our axe very carefully, because we could just take the whole thing out. It's like, just have a so you could do this with your knife, but so you do have to give it a bit of force. So basically I'm using the blade and a bit of pressure and going across to get a curve out of it. As you can see it, basically I'm just going in quite hard and using the knife to give me a nice, I get my Fieldcraft and Field Steel Steve's knife out, and that will let me just get into that little spot there. Just take them out. Right, that'll do as a fire stick. Do you know what, I'm going to chuck a bit of void on it just to protect it. It's going to be left out. I could muck around with this all day long, just because it's just enjoyable. But basically, it's designed to be like that. So just designed to use it at the fire like that. To be honest, I'm a slightly bit off angle on that bit there, but maybe that'll work to its advantage. And when you're not using it, you chuck it on the chuck it out. If I had me normal kit, I'd put it somewhere else. Me little carving stuff. I would just gave it just a light going over with some sandpaper, just to take off any, little bits and pieces that need to come off. But I don't need to do that really, do I? I'm just, it's like even now, put it away. That's it. It's just a fire stick, and I just put the oil on it just to give it a bit of like protection because it's going to be left out. So I'm just going to rest that over the fire and just wash my hands. I hope there's enough for a brew. I did film pack it up, but it may not have filmed it. The time's 3 o'clock. Been down here for a good few hours since about, say, just before 10. It's been really nice. Time's gone really quick, and I'll be back down here hopefully next week, and I might start working on the new shelter system. So I might start with that. Yeah, just thinking to myself. Hope you liked the video. Any links for anything, obviously my stuff will be down the bottom. And yeah, I'll see you on another video. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Always double check, make sure everything's left nothing behind. It's looking good. That oil was totally soaked into it, which is nice. Just leave that sitting there. Okay.